Welcome to LEGO Fortnite Brick Life. In today's video, I'm going to show you my best tips and tricks I've been using inside of this mode. It's going to be pretty awesome. Thank you so much Epic Games for sponsoring today's video. Let's jump into this and find out my best tips and tricks. So jumping on in, you'll first spawn outside of Harmonious Hall, which is in the main square. Here is where you can actually talk to characters and get different quests. You can see here, all progress is saved as well as furniture you place in your house. So first thing we do is we talk to a few characters and get rocking. We can check our mobile phone for different things like homes, decor, locker, jobs, map, all sorts of stuff. But for now, we're going to grab ourselves a vehicle to get moving around the city and exploring. Let's jump into our car and take a little adventure and see what we can find in this city. So first thing we want to do is possibly maybe place a home or get a job. On a side note, I'd just like to mention that Brick Life is now in its Winterfest update literally as I'm recording this, so everything has changed to the Winterfest snow biomes. I'd recommend checking it out like this. It looks absolutely amazing, and not only is snow here, also Funkop's party is now open and you can go up to the party and DJ away as much as you like. Definitely a cool feature to the update today, and expect more updates into Brick Life. So the first thing I did in Brick Life was grab myself a job. Now the biggest tip I can give is look for these trending jobs on the map. You can see we've got one at the academy and one at the hall. If we open up our phone, it can locate it and be able to accept that job. Open it up, go over to your jobs. This is only during the daytime, by the way. You can see we've got an academy student and a tour guide as the trending jobs. They give you 4 times the amount of creds of a regular job, which is coming in at around 2,000 creds per job. So we've accepted the academy student job where we've got to ask Isabel for a task and hopefully be able to complete that just in time. So we're now in the academy. We're going to go in the academy, locate Isabel, who's in the classroom over here, talk to her, and she's going to advise us to do a presentation by the looks of it. So let's talk to her. Yes, so there we are. We've got to do a presentation at the podium or the blackboard, and here you can see I'm doing a little talk, and now I get my cash, my bonus cash for being a trending job. Really effective way of earning cash a lot quicker. There's a few other jobs in here as well, like handing homework. Okay, let's take a break from her and go and get ourselves another task somewhere else. So the next one we're going to do is a personal trainer. If you head over to the gym, this is another trending job, and it's time to get ourselves into action in the gym. Let's get some work going. So we're going to work the cashier. We're also going to go over here and grab some boxing gloves, get some boxing going. I'm going to get cash for this as well. And also you can spot people, which is so funny. You can see me and a few players having a go at the spotting. Okay, we're going to grab ourselves the car and move again to the next location, which is actually going to be heading over to the night job. So there is a secret job at night. It's the scoundrel job. You've got to speak to Phoenix. Once you speak to him, he will give you the offer to take the night job. Now the night job is at the bank, and it's actually hacking the security system. So come inside the bank, go in here and hack the system. Here you can see it, you can reset it, and you'll get cash for this. And this is how you can do jobs at night, because usually at night all the jobs shut. However, this one doesn't. Also, watch out for the ATMs as well. You'll get a notification every day to come to your ATM and collect money, which you can find in the bank. As well as if you explore the bank and go up to where Midas's office is, you can go down this little vent here, which will take you into the vault. And again, a few dollars do spawn down here. I highly recommend popping into here. It's quite cool to check out as well. It's a really cool Easter egg spot, and you can just take a bunch of cool stuff. I do like this spot. You can get a bunch of cash from it as well, so do that. Next little task we've got is just picking up a few bananas with the scoundrel as well, or actually placing the bananas, causing havoc. So yeah, the scoundrel's funny, and it's a really good job to have. Now we've got ourselves a little bit of cash. Let's go and explore outside of the city and create our first house. So I thought, you know what, let's go and have a go at this plot. This looks nice. So we're going to claim this plot, which is entirely free, and you can see you can pick from a few of your already gained Lego houses that you may have earned, or Lego pieces that you've earned through battle passes or rewards. But also you get the classy craftsman, which is the first house you unlock inside of Lego Brick Life instantly. So now we've got our house, we can go inside of here and we can put down some decor. Now we're in here, we want to obviously furnish it, make it look nice, make it look cool. So let's get some selection down to see what we've got. My decor is here, so let's go in here and place a few of these and just put them around. You can see we're placing them all over. We've got a few lights, a few different pieces there and there. We're going to put a light up here, bed over here, little light up here, a few chairs, little table as well. And now we've got ourselves a nice looking house to start with. And this is our first house. This will save, by the way, so you can move it to other plots if you'd like to. Again, you can buy so many, and we're going to need to earn some extra cash to get some of these bigger ones. You can get the celebrity, you can get the Hollywood. There's a lot of nice houses on here you can buy, so make sure you are saving up for them by doing a lot of jobs. But don't forget, you can also save up for decor as well, which you can use inside of your properties to decorate them. So again, more jobs you do, the more decor you can unlock. You could probably unlock this fairly quickly if you're grinding the jobs and doing the trending jobs, so make sure you are doing them. And also vehicles, you can buy a bunch of different vehicles as well. Here we've got a little bit of cash, we've got 13,000, so why not, we'll buy the hoverboard for now and try it out. Now I do like the hoverboard a lot because it gives you the ability to boost and jump around, and what's really cool about the jumping is you can find a few secret spots on top of rooftops where you'll be able to collect a few extra cash as well. So I recommend the hoverboard at some point in your purchase, like line up for the vehicles. Next, we're going to be heading to an apartment. If you head to any apartment in the city, you'll notice there's a lot of vacant flats. You can actually get one here for free. You don't have to actually buy the land. You go into one of the apartments, you can see claim, it's unclaimed. I think the penthouse, it does cost you, but these ones don't. And you also get a little free here, the artist loft, which is entirely free as your first template for your apartment. And again, you can decorate this. Okay, now we're out of here. It's time to move into the city. And I decided I want to move my house into the city. I found this plot that's unclaimed. I'm going to move my house, which has already been decorated by me. And you can see it's exactly the same house that we had before, but this time it's now in the city and it's got the exact same decorations which we placed. So there we are. Now if you want to get some exclusive furniture from chairs, etc., you can. This shop itself gives you access to furniture you can't purchase on your phone store, which is really awesome. Some of these are really cool and you can see them placed down in person. So you can pick your favorites. Here I got a gong and decided to place it down. I really do like it and it's turned out nice. It's time to get some extra money. An easy way of farming up money is heading to the races. If you do these races and come first place, you will get a ton of cash. Here you can see me attempting the race on the motorbike, which is the fastest vehicle in the game. So if you can save up from this, it will give you a little bit of an edge on the race. And then if you get first place in the race, you'll earn yourself around 2,000 cash, which will come in handy. Okay, next, let's explore some of the more role-playing jobs you can take up in the city. So we're going to take up being a sushi chef here in the sushi restaurant. The first job we're doing is making some sushi at the sushi station, which is really easy to do. You'll get some cash for that. Also, you can place food on the conveyor belt, which gives you some cash. So there's some quite fun jobs there. Let's go over to Marigold and see what she has to offer at the bank. She wants us to use the computer over here, which we're going to do. Then she asked us to collect some cash out of this machine, which we've done as well, which will grant to her to get some cash. There's a few other jobs as well you can do in here by being a security officer. You can grab a megaphone or a badge, and by presenting these or using these, you'll get the task done and complete that. There's a few others you can do as well, like preventing the security system from being hacked. We are now inside of the movie theatre. This is quite an easy one. You can grab movie tickets, and you can see here I'm role playing as a movie theatre worker by giving out drinks and tickets, which is kind of neat. Next, I wanted to be a barista, so headed over to craft up some milk tea, and this place was booming. Look at the amount of people in here. I met a ton of people in here using the text channel as well. I noticed a few people were rotating around looking at different houses. I decided to hand out a bunch of different teas, and then I wanted to work at Der Burger. So in here, you can actually cook up the food wrong. So you've got to make sure you use the right ingredients to cook up the right sandwich for the right people. It wasn't long before I was soon taking the trash out. Over at the Cat Cafe, you can do a few different jobs over here, like serving coffee or tea, and just basically looking after the cats. The tour guide is really easy as well. You can go around talking to different people. That was really fun actually. So explore the village and just talk to random people about different jobs. And while we were doing that, we decided to become a fortune teller as well. Decided to help out there a little bit. And the next one, I became a courier. Now this was a little bit interesting because I had to actually take different items to different people. So you had to know the locations of the characters, but it didn't take me long because I'd already explored the city so many times. I learned a lot of their locations. Now we decided to become a stable hand by giving a hand over at the stables. This was just standard hard work, getting your hands dirty, doing some different tasks. It was really awesome. You were looking after the horses as well, which I kind of liked, and I really liked that little POI. So that was neat. Now I got myself an absolute ton of cash. I was up at 25,000, so it was time to me to go and explore some other people's houses. You could see a few that I'm driving past. We have some of the starter ones and some of the better ones as well, like the Hollywood Mansion. But I needed to find a nice plot to build on, so I thought I'd go with this autumn style theme. This area looks really nice, very autumn vibes. So I'm going to go with the Noble Manor here, which is 22,000. So we're going to buy that, activate that, and now we've purchased it, we've placed it down, and we have the Noble Manor. So this is now my house, and I can customize this however I want. Let's see what we've got deco-wise and see what we can put in here. We can buy a few pieces of deco if we'd like as well. So I'm going to place a few of them down, which I've purchased. We've got some lights outside the front to go with the theme of it. A little bit of interior as well, which I'm going to put down. We've got some lights inside of here, a table, some torches, some chairs. I was really happy with the final result. Huge thanks to Epic Games for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to jump into LEGO Fortnite Brick Life today, and I'll see you in there.